5 NBA duos of all time by me, Mario Deng, and this was made in 2024. Ranked number 5th, Larry Bird and Kevin McHale. They won 3 world titles, and that's the reason why this is so significant, because not many duos in the NBA get more than one title. Most of them usually only get one during their entire. Most of the duos probably don't even get a title. Their shooting at percentage is 18.0, which is important because shooting is the main way of getting points. And that's a good percentage for a duo, because the more points they score, it averages into the more titles they win and stuff like that. Not to mention chemistry. Chemistry would be the most important, because in order for a duo to work together, they have to understand each other on like a deeper level. That's what makes a good team. That's what makes a good duo. They also have played for a total of 12 years, so the bonding, the understanding, and the chemistry just goes deeper than that. Number 4, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. You might be wondering why they're higher. One reason why they're higher than the others is because they're the only duo on this list to get first and second for 3-point shots, which is very huge considering that they're just a duo, and usually you would expect one of the duos to at least get like in the top 5, but since they both made it on the top 5, that's just something in themselves. They're also higher because instead of winning 1 title, they actually won 4, which is a bunch more, like I said in the previous slide, better than the average duo. The shooting average is a 19.4, which is super good, and I would say pretty decent for the number 4 spot. Number 3, Kobe and Shaq. They are one of the best NBA duos of all time, with a shooting average of 21.9, which is literally just amazing. Like, you basically guarantee victory for your team if you shoot that many points. If your average is 21.9 points, the other team's basically getting washed. Kobe and Shaq, when they're together, they've also won 3 titles, which is pretty good. And something that amazes me is that they won back to back 3 years straight. And if that's not tough, I don't know what the heck is. Another fact is Kobe was the youngest player to win 3 titles back to back, which is a feat in itself, like I said in the previous slide. Ranked number 2, it's Kareem and Magic Johnson. They have also won 3 titles, which is also more than any duo, through their dedication and teamwork. Something that's almost as terrifying as winning 3 titles, they individually won more than that. Kareem won 6 titles, while Magic won 5. Now, if you do some easy maths, you would already know that they won 14 together. And if you just include that, they basically, I would say, have the most titles in the entire list, I would say. Their shooting average is a 56.4. And that, so far, is the best shooting average a duo could ever hope to achieve. And they did that just by working together. Some duos can't even get up that, and they know each other for like 10 plus years. Ranked number 1, my boy MJ and Scottie Pippen. They have won, not just one, not just 3, but 6 titles. This is what you would expect. This is what you would expect from the best NBA duo in history. Just 4 alone is good, but 6 is just the reason why they're number 1. This duo is legendary for their teamwork. The people they had in this duo, they managed to win 6 titles, and MJ by himself won that many, making him someone who won the most titles in his time of playing. So something that makes these duos different is that most of these duos spend spend time off the court. To develop friends. They usually develop as friends and stuff. But something that's not even that super crazy. MJ and Scotty weren't even close like that. The only time they're close is when they have to lock in for a game. Now, you may be wondering, why it's not number 10? Like, for example, why is Gray Payton and Shawn Kemp not mentioned? There's simple reasons for that. They're ranked number 6, not 5th. This is the top 5 NBA duos. Second, their shooting average doesn't even compare to people on this list. Their shooting average doesn't even peak. What's it called? Doesn't even peak number 5th. And number 3, the people on this list just has more titles. I'm pretty sure they only have 2 or 1 title together. That's why they're not on this list. Everybody else has over 2 or 4. In conclusion, like I said, these are the top 5 NBA duos of all time, consisting of Larry Bird and Kevin McHale, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, Kobe and Shaq, Kareem and Magic Johnson, and MJ and Scottie Pippen. There's a reason why these duos combined, if they all play on the same team, of course. Adding up all their titles, they would win 19 NBA titles. And we're not counting the combined titles of the individually, because that would just be a crazy number. We're only counting the ones that they won. And yeah, that will be it for it. Thanks for listening.